Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Hey, guys. All right. I got this Sony AV8650, my favorite machines. But this is the better one. This is the 8650, not the crappy-ass 3600s, 3650s, or 8600s. Same design, basically, but this one's a little bit more beefed up. So this machine is not as bad as the normal Sony EIAJs, which are just plain pain in the ass crap. But anyways, I got it on the table and assessing the issues. That came in this gigantic case over here. Props to the guy that shipped it. Fantastic job, guys. This is the way you ship stuff. And you see I got all the housing off of it. And yeah, this is a major overhaul. I just thought I'd show you guys a little bit about these machines. All this has got to be taken out. It's got to be taken out. The skew is broke. Always. It's 9, sometimes 9.5 out of 10. Always these skews are broke for this cheap ass arm for tension, which is on this side. These skews are always broke. They just spin. Always, always, always. That's what I hate about these machines. They had the worst parts. Was cheap, cheap metal that they made these things out of. And the arm, you can see the arm itself. They're just garbage. The Panasonic design was so much better. Plus, they had these brushes on the video heads. See these brushes? They wear out. They get dead spots. They create noise. Compared to the disc that's on the Panasonics, you just clean those. If they get dirty, they don't really wear out unless there's really a problem. Much better design in the Sony models. A lot better design. And the color boards and chroma and everything else on the front of the machines were so much better on the Panasonics than they are these Sonys. But this is the flagship for the Sony models, the Sony AV8650. It's a beautiful machine. It's just that the innards are just garbage. I mean, it was just a cheap design that they continued on from the 8600 and the 3650 and the 3600. It's the same principle, cheap parts for that part of it. But then they did more of a better design with the boards and different things on the bottom of the unit. And it's just that, like I said, I just don't like these machines because you'll be using these and the tensions will always go out of whack and you'll get flagging, and sometimes you won't get the tapes through the machine, and the tension on the Panasonics are direct. They stay tight through beginning to end. It's what I like about those machines. These machines just got too much loose flexibility in them. I just don't like them that much. All because of this tension band arm and these skews, which are always broke. Always. I swear to God, I don't think I've gotten one machine where it was like new. I don't think, and God knows how long. They're always broke. So that means I have to take all the housings out to get to the skew to fix it. They would use another motor for the capstan roller, which is a small belt there. This one's all cracked and has to be changed. All these spindles have to be taken out. This is a good 2 days worth of work, guys. I got to strip this unit down. Nothing engages in play. It just, the scanner spins, but all this is dead stop. It's hard as a rock on some of these wheels. They're really hard. I got to re-grease everything. So anyways, this is an 8650. Not a fun machine to work on. I mean, I could do it. If I really wanted to do it, I probably could slam it in a day, but due to the extent of what's wrong with this one, it's going to take me at least 2 days on and off. It is very hot out here, guys, in Arizona, so I got to do it in convenient times where I'm not sweating my complete nuts off out here, because it does get very, very hot out here. And so we're going to be working on this deck. It does need rubber. The tension band has to be fixed. It needs belts, rubber, lubrication alignments. The skew, which is the biggest problem, has to be fixed on this unit. Really, really bad. And but overall, it's a relatively decent machine for the Sony flagship, I guess you would call it, the Sony AV8650.